Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is a general energies reading for the star sign of Libra. And I'm hoping you're all well. All right, beautiful Libra. When I did your yearly, the card for this month was the Five of Wands. So conflict. Conflict in passions, conflict in your environment, conflict with family, friends, conflict within, but we'll get clarification on it. Okay. Advice for Libra, please. I sort of feel it's differences of opinion between one group of people and another. Thank you. Engage higher reason. Well, being an air sign, that's your natural thing. Time to see things from a higher perspective, stand back from the conflict, start to see the big picture. Let's get one more card here, then we'll get into the tarot. Build on solid ground. Okay. So it might have something to do with your foundation, your home. You're going to have to pull on that superior intellect that is yours to be able to see your way out of this conflict. It literally also could be a conflict within the duality of yourself, the light, the dark, the yin, the yang, the male, female sides of yourself may be in conflict, but we'll get some more clarification with the tarot here. You may literally feel like the ground underneath you is shaking at this time. What you thought was stable is no longer. Let's have a look. What's this Five of Wands about, please? Oh, half a deck, one to pop out. Okay, what's this Five of Wands about, please? Once again, the whole deck wants to pop out. It's a lot going on for you guys, eh? All right. Okay. So you've had some ideas and you've put them out there. And this has led to conflict, leaving you in a place where you're having to defend yourself from people that you thought were loyal to you in the past. You're really focusing on the heartbreak. Maybe you thought people would see things from your point of view, but it doesn't seem like that's going on. You may have to actually speak up again, or if you haven't, now's the time to actually put your thoughts across, but do it from a very high-minded place, do it from a loving, caring place, a place where you've really checked in and know exactly what you want. Be careful not to be too aggressive or too final in your conversation, because this could lead to people turning their back on you, okay? But you're certainly putting out something into the universe and you're about to hear back what it is. I think it's got a lot to do with stability in the home. Maybe you've been with people here that you've been with them for too long and they're starting to really grate on you. You've been the carer and supporter of the family home. You may be the matriarch, patriarch of the family. You may be one of the breadwinners of the family. You've looked after people through thick and thin. It's got you in a very emotional place though, and you may not be feeling very comfortable with these emotions and not really truly knowing how to express them. You could be dealing with a Leo through this, but you're going to have to call on this higher reason, this higher intellect, to be able to see you through, to get some healing in this situation. Because you can't keep on going with all these thoughts that are going around in your head. You've got to a point now where you're going to have to either express it or it may affect you physically. This stress, this build-up, this turmoil that's going on is starting to affect you, particularly in your back. People might come up and realise that you are very stressed, but not know how to help. You've still got that initial thought in your mind of what you truly want. But let's have a look and see what the clarification is further here. Clarification on the Ten of Swords, please. This looks like issues in the family. Definitely. Thank you. You're going to have to be able to balance the male-female sides of yourself. So if you've been really relying on your intellect, now's the time to really stop and take note and really check in with your intuition. If you've been going out in the world and trying to achieve and put a roof over people's heads and all that sort of thing, it might be time to start to pull back from that, to allow other people to pick up their weight. If you feel like you can't see the wood for the trees at the moment, it might be a really good idea to, particularly at night, rest, take time to rest. Go out and look at the stars if you've been inside for a long period of time. You've got this huge get up and go that you want to get things moving, and I think that the problem is you feel like you can't. This has pushed you into your emotions, which is not necessarily a place where you feel very comfortable. You're feeling like you literally have to keep a lid on your emotions to keep the peace. But justice will prevail. You will be able to balance out this issue, this conflict in the home. Even if it means saying it as it is. Now, all people can do is, if they don't know where you're coming from and what the problem is, nothing can move from there. So I think you're really just going to say it as it is and let the chips fall where they may. But it looks like you're going to be able to bring balance back in. So if you've been giving to excess to any situation, work, family, anything like that, it's now time to pull back because you can't keep on doing it. You may be calling on a dear friend, someone that may not be necessarily like you here. Be careful of over drinking to medicate yourself to not have to deal with this. You may blurt out stuff, say stuff when you're drinking that you may later regret. You might be dealing with a fixed sign, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius or Leo. Leo again. But it's going to be, here comes the end of the cycle. Here comes the end of this conflict. So it's just a matter now to decide how you want to end this conflict. Do you want to end the conflict by causing more conflict? Or do you want to end the conflict by not just acknowledging everybody else's feelings and thoughts and what they need, but also acknowledging your own? Being the diplomat, it's time to sit down and have everybody's voice heard, everybody's emotions heard, put it out on the table here, and to finish this cycle. All right, we're just going to have a look at any love blocks that might be affecting you here. Love blocks affecting Libra, please. You can't please everyone all the time, Libra. It's time that you honoured yourself. Okay. All right. Understanding there is no right or wrong, there just is. And gratitude. Appreciate all that is within and around you. You may feel people have been taking you for granted. There is no right or wrong. There just is. So no blame, no they're right and I'm wrong, or I'm right and they're wrong. black and white scenarios here. There is no right or wrong. Everybody's coming from their own place here, and you need to understand that there is no team right and no team wrong in this situation. Appreciate that all is appreciate all that is within and around you. Excuse me. You need to really appreciate what's within. Check in with yourself. Realize there is dark and light, yin and yang, male, female energies within all of us. It's time to come from your heart center. It's also really important this month to ground yourself if you can. If you can, get outside. If you have the opportunity to take your shoes off and actually put your feet on the ground, this will help immensely. All right, so we're just going to get a affirmation for you. Thank you. I let go of the past with ease. I trust the process of life. I affirm that I am now willing to release the need for any negative situations and conditions. I think Sagittarius got this as well. So it's now time to trust the process of life. You need to be willing to release the need for any negative situations and conditions in your life. It's now time to end the cycle. So I really hope that helped. So if you'd like to subscribe, hit that bell button. I'd just like to say thank you so much, Libra. I love you all, and bye for now.